Okay, now we're going to look at the Nigerian genre, Afrobeat. Developed, pioneered, made famous by the great Fela Kuti. Now, this is a track of his called Unknown Soldier. Now, Afrobeat is very commonly in minor keys, which sometimes is not what you think about when you imagine African music. A lot of the other styles we've been teaching are very much based in major harmony. Now the chords, we've got F minor 7 and B flat 7, B flat dominant 7, which immediately says this is going to be quite a funky genre. Yeah, for a lot of African music, having 7th chords is not that common. So why is that? Why is that different? Well, when this music was being developed, Fela Kuti and his drummer Tony Allen, who is responsible for a huge part of this genre, they were very much influenced by Miles Davis. It was that time, 60s, 70s, early soul, jazz. So this bass line, it's a 4-bar phrase, which is very important because if you listen to the original track, there's a lot going on. There's big brass sections, percussion, guitars, piano, lots of lines. So in really tightly arranged music like this, it's not open for a lot of improvisation on the bass. It's really just about underpinning the groove simply. Now this bass line, it's got the root of the F minor chord on beat 1, then we've got A flat on the offbeat, and then we're playing the B flat 7. It kind of feels to me that we're kind of changing the harmony a bit like a A flat, B flat kind of thing. And with Afrobeat also, Fela Kuti, he was the band leader, composer, singer, played sax, he could play piano as well. So a lot of these bass lines he wrote, which is why sometimes they might seem strange from a bass player's perspective because they're written on a different instrument with different fingerings, different voicings. With Afrobeat, it's not about doing lots of funky improvisations. I think there's going to be a lot of people on stage. You'd be taking the role of some of the other instruments. Really, the difficult thing is, with some bass players, they get to a certain level, they learn all the scales. I mean, I was guilty of this at one point. You want to go down to the jazz fusion jam session and show everyone that you know all the notes, all the scales, and you can play them all at the same time really fast. That's not what music is about. That's definitely not what Afrobeat is. Okay? The important lesson here is how long can you keep this bass line going without the need to start soloing, start improvising. Your job, sometimes playing simple is more difficult, but it's effective. When you've got these Afrobeat songs, when they're played live, sometimes the intro could be 10 minutes. Very hypnotic trance, like half-an-hour tracks. So, the message here, it's not like the Congolese technical 7 stuff that we've got lots of interesting techniques to learn. It's about the groove, it's about keeping it simple. That's the lesson.